Okay, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy DCD Plant with Dat Click Doe, because you know it's all about that Click Doe. Just gonna show you a little tutorial right now, um, how to get your Streamlabs bot chat linked to your Twitch and Mixer, one or the other, or both at the same time. We stream to Twitch and Mixer, so obviously we have to have a bot for both channels. Got to share the Dat Bot Doe love, right? Right. Um, So initially, what you're going to have to do if you haven't already set up your chat bots, you're going to have to go to Twitch and or Mixer, whichever one you're going to use, or if you're going to use both, you're going to have to set up a chat bot for each, or a chat bot account for each streaming service. So you have your primary account. So we've got Dat Click Doe Twitch account, and we've got Dat Click Doe Mixer account. So what we'll have to do, and what I've done, is set up a bot account in Twitch. So we've got Dat Bot Doe account for Twitch, and we've got Dat Bot Doe account for Mixer. Okay, so first things first, you have to go set up those accounts, and I'm sure you already know how to set up the accounts, but we'll just show you anyways. Just for example, um, you need to set up another account for Twitch, twitch.tv, sign up, right? You'll put your username, your password, email, month, day, year, birthday. I am not a robot. You got to go through that annoying process of clicking the stupid pictures. That is terrible. Anyways, so you'll sign up and you'll create that bot account, right? The second thing you're gonna have to do is you'll go to Streamlabs. Go ahead and set up an account if you haven't already. For the DCD people watching, we've got an account that I'm currently on. And what you're going to do is you're going to want to scroll all the way down here, left pane, and go to Chatbot. Okay? Once you click on Chatbot, you'll get this window right here. You'll download it for Windows. Notice they don't have a Mac download. It's a little misleading since it's up here. You can't get Streamlabs for Mac, but you can't get Streamlabs Chatbot for Mac. And there are a couple people who might be seeing this. They might get the little inside joke. I'm a Mac guy, and it pains me that I can only get it on Windows. Obviously, I'm using a Windows PC right now, but it's a little rough, little rough. So you're gonna download this. It takes barely any time at all. Um, and what that'll give you, obviously, you want to create the shortcut during the download, and it'll give you this little guy right here. Okay. And when you click on this little guy right here, it'll start loading up, and it'll say, do you want to allow Streamlabs to alter some things in your computer? You just say yes. It's not going to harm you in any way. And when you click on this guy, you say yes to the computer thing. You'll get a little window that looks a little bit like this, but not so much, and it'll tell you to pick which streaming service you want to use, right? So initially, I didn't have this window, this Mixer account. I started out creating it for Twitch, so I selected Twitch, and then it'll prompt you to link your account. The first time it prompts you to link your account, link your bot account. So I, for example, linked my Dat Bot Doe Twitch account to it. Then it'll prompt you again, and that's where you want to link your primary. Okay. Now, no worries if you mess this up. There is a way to fix it, which I am going to go over momentarily. So it's not that big of a deal, but it just kind of saves you a step if if you're looking to save 2 minutes maybe. So once you link both your accounts, you're going to get this window right here. Okay, it's going to look identical. Maybe this won't look identical, but it'll say your client, your bot client attempted connects successfully. Let's say you accidentally messed up, and actually I recommend everybody to check this right now, whether you think you did it right or not, linking your accounts. You just click on this little guy right here. You go to your Twitch bot and your Twitch streamer, right? And we got Dat Bot Doe for my bot account, and we've got the Dat Click Doe stream account for the stream account. If you mess this up and this said, for example, Dat Bot Doe, and this said Dat Click Doe. You just disconnect them both, no problem whatsoever. Um, and if you don't have this auth token for either of them, you're going to want to generate the token. You just hit generate token, it'll do it for you and just basically resync it and reconnect. And then you'll just hit connect, and it should, you should have some text that pops up here that shows you that it connected successfully. And if you want to check it, you can type in a message here, right? That's your chat. And actually, I'll show you. Here we go. Right? I just said sup, and it's right here.
We know you're leaving more than high school behind.
You don't want that. But yeah, I just said sup, and it's right here. I think if I'm not mistaken, if you do set this up correctly or incorrectly, if your bot is actually your primary and your primary is actually your bot, then this text right here would have been from Dat Bot Doe instead of Dat Click Doe. But don't worry, if you do set it up correctly, everything that happens in here, your dashboard, subscribers, commands, timers, all that will be done by your bot. And if anybody has any trouble setting this up, linking it, if they get something that I haven't gone over and you're not sure if you want to continue, or if you get in, if you dig yourself a hole that's too deep and you have no idea how to climb back out, just leave a comment, no worries, and I will get back to you ASAP. But anyway, so once you set up your stream or your accounts correctly, you're going to want to go back to this connections icon, go to streaming service, and since we're on the Twitch, if you started out with Mixer, you need to create a Mixer shortcut, okay? But since we're on Twitch, you create a Twitch shortcut, okay? And all that does, once you hit create Twitch shortcut, is it creates this shortcut right here. And it's the Twitch Streamlabs chatbot, okay? And now every time you click on this icon, you're going to get this window, and this is your Twitch chatbot window, okay? And now we can go through what some of the stuff inside the bot is. So we got our dashboard, and you can change your title, your game title that you're streaming. You can change your communities that you want to outreach to while streaming. And as soon as you change those, you can just hit update title and game and community, and it's instantaneous after you click that. It'll pop up exactly how you want it to on your stream, no questions asked. You can mess with the raid, assist. I haven't set that up yet. You can see your subscribers. Here we go. Shout out to Cody Downs 94, Discourteous, DCD Turf Ferguson, Play Goo, Dat Click Doe. It's all about it. You got your commands set up here, timers for what you want your bot to say and whatnot. And I'll dig into these more when I start to set up this Mixer bot. I haven't set it up just so I could show you guys how to set it up and how you can also set yours up while you watch the video. Counter, got a currency. We'll talk about some currency stuff. Users, queue, you can set up song requests, song files, you can upload your own. You can do giveaways. And I'll probably make another video going in depth with some of these, especially like timers, commands, song requests, giveaways. Giveaways is a big one that I want to go over. Polling and betting. We had a stream 2 nights ago, and we had a lot of fun with the betting mechanism. People in chat loved it. Notifications, what your bot needs to say when people follow you, when they subscribe and whatnot. But yeah, so that's all in all, that's how you link this Twitch account. Now we're going to go over how you can link both of them, which is the tricky part that you just kind of have to find out on your own, because I couldn't find anywhere to tell me how to do it otherwise. So what you're going to want to do to link up your Mixer if you want Twitch and Mixer. If you want Mixer, you just need to start out with the Mixer window, right? You need to select Mixer on the way in and not select Twitch first off. But if you want to do both, you can pick either or. You can do Mixer first and then Twitch, or Twitch first and then Mixer. I just started with Twitch because that's where my mind goes. So you're going to click on the connections icon again. Okay. You're going to go to streaming services. Okay. And then you're going to hit create Mixer shortcut. Okay. And all that's going to do again is it creates this little guy right there. Okay. And it's just my Mixer Streamlabs chatbot. Okay. And once you click on that, you're going to do the same process for Twitch. If you haven't already, you need to make a Mixer bot before you click on this. Okay, but we already have, DCD already has a Mixer bot created, and it's also Dat bot though. So all the DC folks out there, you're not going to have to worry about making the bot step. Okay, so you're just going to double click on this. You're going to get a window similar to when we did the Twitch one, and you're going to link the Mixer bot first, and then you're going to link the Dat Click Doe Mixer account second. Okay, and again, no worries if somehow that messed up, because you just go down to the connections icon when this window loads up, and it will, and you go to your Mixer streamer, your Mixer bot, right? And that's it. If you don't have anything in this auth token, okay, and these aren't connected, you just go to your bot, you hit generate token, and put in your Dat bot though, or your personal bot information for Mixer, and then you do your streamer bot information for Mixer. Mixer might have been a little weird this time. You might have had to do the Mixer streamer account before the bot account, but regardless, I recommend to come in here even after you load everything up and just redo it and make sure, and then test, saying sup. Let me load up Mixer real quick. Where is it? See, I'm a Twitch guy. Manage channel, broadcast. Can we not see it? Anyways, I'm sorry guys. I generally do this on Twitch. Anyways, if you say sup, right? Dat Click Doe said what's up. It'll pop up in your Mixer feed. So when you're streaming, you can just give that a test try. And then, so I do know that I have this set up correctly, so I'm not going to have to redo this, but you might have to redo it and make sure that your bot is where the bot needs to be and the streamer is where the streamer needs to be. So now, as you can see, we've got two chatbots. We got a chatbot for Twitch and a chatbot for Mixer. Okay. Now, the unfortunate part about this whole thing, which I was kind of devastated when it happened, was the same settings that I have for the Twitch bot that I already set up don't transfer to the settings for the Mixer bot. You have to set them up separately, which is what we're going to go into now, and I'll show you what your Twitch and your Mixer bot need to be set up with in order to in order to be the same as the Dat Click Doe bot. Or the Dat bot though, right? Because we need it to be the same across all boards so we can make sure that the currency doesn't mess up, that sometimes when people stream, people might make 30,000 bucks in an hour compared to 100,000 bucks in an hour. You know what I mean? So we need to make sure that that's all set up correctly. And the commands, different commands, we don't want things to be different on Mixer than Twitch unless it's a very special case. But so let's just kind of go down the line here. We got the dashboard, okay, for each. That's not going to change for us. For bots, that's one of those special cases where if somebody's playing a different game on Mixer at the same time as somebody's playing a game on Twitch, that's obviously going to change on its respected stream platforms. But commands, we need to have set up correctly. I'm not going to get into the command list commands because I I haven't had those set up correctly. I'll just keep uploading videos as I add more and more. But we're going to get into the DBD antlers and the DBD follow. Um, and so if you click on one of these, if you have already existed, which you won't, this is an example, and you come up here and click edit, it'll give you this window here, okay? So in the mixer bot, we're going to hit this little plus to add a command. Now, if you haven't set it up for Twitch yet, you need to do both. So, just pause the video and go along with it as you need to. But so we're basically just going to make spitting image of it, cost 0, stream chat, general true, everyone can use it, and then the response is get ready for the antlers, right? Because you want your bot to say get ready for the antlers. So you want to submit that. Keep going. This is a shout out to tell people to follow you. This DBD follow us, that's just a name of the command. You don't need you can call that whatever you want. I could call it follow us in the mixer and DBD follow us in the Twitch. So that aspect doesn't matter, but everything else needs to be the same. We got a nice little catchy phrase. What's it all about? Dat Click Doe. What's it take to follow us? Just one click though. You know what? That reminds me. If you're liking what you're seeing so far and this has helped you out and hopefully solved your multiple platform Streamlabs chatbot issue, just go ahead and drop a like, drop a follow, hit that notification bell. Come see us on Mixer, come see us on Twitch. We're always having a good time. We do dedicate streams 7 to 10 Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we stream all hours outside of that. But Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we stay on 7 to 10 for sure. But okay, so just to get back to it, we got timers, okay? And this is where we're gonna set up for those commands. So these commands, right, generally people type those in themselves when they want their bot to say, get ready for the antlers, and whatnot. You can't just go to timers, and you can have them sit on timers, which is the preferred way to do it, right? But we'll edit here. Well, actually, before we do that, let's take a look. Take a look at the settings here. So this is global timer settings, okay? And if you're starting out and you've got smaller numbers than a lot of the big streamers out there, I recommend to start out an interval of like 5 minutes, especially if you have a lot to say, because it picks one of the phrases every 5 minutes or so to spit out on the chat. Okay. And so if you've got a lot to say, you might as well pick a low time just to make sure that people filtering in and out, if they're in real quick and out real quick, hopefully they get a chance to see some of the stuff that the bot says, that livens your channel up a little bit and hopefully influence them to stay. So we're going to set our global settings so every 5 minutes something's going to get said as long as there are at least 2 comments in the chat by real viewers, not just your bot. So we'll go back, and you can set those to whatever you want, but for the DCD people watching the tutorial, I'm going to try to keep it around 5, and then if that changes, we'll notify you and tell you to up it. But so yeah, so again, the command list, I haven't got that set up yet. This is how you make it active or not. So if you remember this and from the commands right here, they're not actually active, so that's why they're just sitting there idle and nobody ever sees them. I'll turn them active when I finally get the chat command list link, so we can post that in the chat and show everybody. But so just make sure you're on timers. For here, I'm going to edit this so I can see what's here. And if you've got nothing here and you need to add one, you click add. Just gonna make it a spitting image. Get ready for the antlers, baby. We're actually gonna be doing a stream tonight, 7 to 10. Getting pumped for it, man. Getting real pumped. Um, and you're just gonna, continue to fill this out. Make it. And if you're not in Dat Click Doe, obviously, if you want to become a member of Dat Click Doe, please drop a comment. We'd love to help you set up a stream. We'd love to get you on our stream and just have some good fun, man. But if you're trying to set it up for yourself, put whatever you want in here. You might have a catchphrase like "Get ready for them antlers too," and you want people to see that from your bot. You can set these up and it'll work just fine. Um, sorry, I was just checking something. Um, Here we go. Nope. We want to add. We want to edit. So this is how we set up our donations posts, right? Oh, this is how we set up our donations posts. And this is our link to our donation page if you want to support the channel, if you like what you see so far. But you can also do this as well. I mean, you can put any link you want in here, then your bot can say it. But yes, I mean that's very powerful. That you can just constantly post things that you want people to hear while playing, right? And you don't even have to think about it. It's like a second nature of some sort. So you can interact with your viewers and not have to worry about, oh, here's my donation link. It's more of a just gets thrown out there while you're playing. Again, you just don't have to think about it. We don't have quotes set up or extra quotes. We do have giveaways set up, but that brings us to currency, okay? Which is what we need to set up now before we go into giveaways. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down to currency, okay? And so on the left, you're going to see how our currency looks right now. And so, you can turn currency off, turn it on, turn it off, Then this is kind of what it's going to look at the end product. Here, if you don't have a window like this, if you're just setting Twitch up for the first time or just setting up Mixer for the first time, that's going to be turned off. You're going to need to turn that on, go to your settings, okay? And I'll just have a cheat sheet over here for my Twitch because I'm just going to make it the same thing for Mixer. So we got currency, or that's the command, okay? That's the command currency. So when people are in your stream on Mixer or Twitch now, since we're setting up Mixer too, if they type $bucks, they're going to see their currency, okay? And they'll see it. We'll get to that. So you're going to put the name of the currency here, bucks, okay? Because we're all about that click dough, and our team mascot, you would say, is a buck. Bucks are always after the dough. We started doing an Extra Life event for charity, and that was kind of our catchphrase. The buck's always after the dough, and people who attended that event really liked that, so we just kind of stuck with it, man. So here is the response that the chatbot will spit out when somebody types in this command in the chat, okay? And all this says, before, if you did some exploring, it had like their rank and the hours that they played. I just took that out because we just want to put the username, and they have points, which will be the amount of currency that they currently have, and then the currency name. So this will read out on stream. Currency shout out. Let's say username is Planetarium. Currency shout out. Planetarium has, let's say, $1,000. Okay. You can put a cooldown for how often they can use that. We just kept it at 5 seconds. There's not really. Sometimes people spam it, and if people do start spamming it, we're gonna up that. But as of right now, we haven't ran run into any problems yet. Um, so rank based on points. Uh, I like that because that means that ranks are always changing. So a new guy can come in, or a new viewer can come into your stream and gain a bunch of currency in 2 or 3 days. But somebody who's been around for, I don't know, a month, they might be spending their currency constantly. So it kind of fluctuates who's at top, who's second, who's third, instead of the first people who got here from the beginning always being on the top half of the rank. So I just like it that way. I think that's fair. Um, but automatically become a regular, 50,000, right? Um, so whenever they eventually get to 50,000 points, they'll change in your users. Yeah, they'll change in your users to a regular. Um, but that's kind of your personal feel if you're not in the DCD group. But for the DCD members watching this and trying to set up their bots, let's just stick that with 50,000. So we'll go down here to intervals. This is really cool. Okay, so intervals. So this says every 5 minutes they're going to get a payout. Okay, we can change this interval up and down. I like to keep it at 5 to keep people interacting, right? To keep people happy, to keep people constantly getting things. Uh, we're going to set the offline interval to 5, but that's because we're not even going to, right, take offline hours into account for total hours in the stream. We're going to keep that unchecked because then while you're not streaming, for the 16 hours of that day that you might not be streaming, people could be sitting on there getting currency, right? And that's no fun. You want them to get currency for watching you stream, right? So just make sure that this box is unchecked, or check it if you think that that's good. But again, for the DCD people watching this, we're going to keep this unchecked. Okay, so payout. We got payout, live payout is 500. That means that they'll get 500 bucks every 5 minutes, period. Okay. Offline payout, 0. If they're a regular, if they've accumulated 50,000 bucks, we're gonna give them an extra 50 every 5 minutes, right? So we haven't quite got subs on the Mixer channel yet. So for the DCT people watching, that's actually gonna stay 0 for now. We do on the Twitch, so make sure that for Twitch you give them an extra 100. Okay, and then active bonus. I like to set this high because I want to reward people for talking in the chat. If they talk in the chat every 5 minutes, they deserve 1,000 points because that's what makes it more fun. All that interaction, all that hype, that level of intensity of just constant communication. It's not completely about the game when you're watching a Twitch streamer. You want to make sure that everybody's having a good time, not just the person gaming, right? And so yeah, I like to keep that high to reward people. Um, and so as you see right here, their max that they can get on Mixer is 18,600, and your max that you can get in an hour on Twitch is 19,800. So that difference is this bonus right here, right? Then it's the same. So since we have subscribers on Twitch, if you're a subscriber, you have a chance to get more points than anybody else on both platforms, right? So then you can set up your event payouts, right? I just kept it, yeah, here we go. On raid 50, or yeah, on raid 10, on a follow, we want to give people 5,000 points, or bucks, excuse me. On a sub for Twitch, 10,000, right? They help out the channel that big. We want to give them something to spend, right? So on a host, 5,000, because if they're sharing our viewers with us, we want to give them a little something, man. I mean, that's a nice thing to do. We'll absolutely hit them back with the host. Like it's just common decency as far as I'm concerned. So donations for Mixer. I'm unsure actually if we have our donations set up on Mixer. I will make sure about that, and I will change that if need be. But it also might be that you can only put 10 points out there. highly doubtful. I don't see why you'd be able to change it on Twitch and not on Mixer, but we'll see. Um, you can also set up your extra life donations to this, which we will be doing. Dat Click Doe will be doing because we are doing extra life this November. Please, please, please come watch the stream. It's a great cause. It's fantastic. We had a blast doing it last year, and I fully recommend it to anyone to create their own extra life or just to come join us in ours, man. So, now that we have currency set up, pretty sure let's do one last check over here. Yeah. Okay. So currency set up. So you don't have anybody in this window now or at the moment because um, you haven't streamed. Once you stream, you'll start filtering people in. Don't you worry. Okay. What were we on? Oh, we were on giveaways. Awesome. Giveaways. This is a great tab, man. I introducing this to our channel is a game changer, in my opinion. We got raffle, okay? So that's the command to enter the raffle. What users will do is once you open a giveaway, they'll type in exclamation raffle, and you want to make them buy a ticket, okay? And you want to set a max tickets out there as well. So you can also make a timer, okay? This is important if you plan on doing giveaways in the future. For now, I'll probably do a whole other video on giveaways. But for now, you want to keep this at 1 because you're not. If you're in DCD, you're probably not going to be doing giveaways without Plague or myself there on stream with you, and we can facilitate that for you. But you definitely want to set these up: the ticket costs and max tickets. So I just set up a ticket cost to be 1,000 and max tickets to be 10,000. Okay, so what they'll do, you need to tell your viewers if you open a giveaway is they want to do exclamation raffle space the number of tickets they want to buy. Okay, so if they want to buy 50 tickets, they better have 50,000 bucks or 50,000 points of your currency, right? So you just want to set this up and make it look identical again. 10,000. Okay. There's a settings thing that we're not going to get into right now. I just left it how it was. Again, I'll make another video about giveaways and go more in depth about them. All your users that enter the giveaway will end up in these boxes. End up in this box. Jeez. There will be a line of tickets of how many. So if Planetarium was here and I bought 15 tickets, 15 would be here. That's just an example. Song requests. What you're going to want to do is you're just going to want to make sure that that's on. Okay. Song files. You can make sure it's on. We haven't uploaded any song files yet. We haven't talked about plans of getting song files. I'm sure we will, or sound files, excuse me. And once we do, I'll make another video. It'll be more relevant. But right now, you can just turn it on, keep it off. It doesn't matter. Queue. This is, if people give a song request, it puts them in a queue. This is a command to get them in that queue. Again, I'll make another video about song request files. Death counter. This is a good one. A kid though. I'll make separate videos about this. This is mainly about getting the currency and the chatbot commands and the timer, the timed responses from chatbot to work. But I'll get more into this obviously. So let's keep on going down the line. Currency. Users. Again, you won't see any users in here until you actually do your stream. And you see I'm actually in my stream right now, if that makes sense, on my Mixer account. So you pop up right here. Mini games. Talk about a fun thing to do, man. Talk about a fun thing to do. Do us a favor. Just put them all on. Okay? Because people love them. Okay? We're actually going to turn this cooldown to 20 minutes. I had it on 60 for Wednesday, but people were loving the heist thing, right? I fully support it. I think it was amazing. Um, so start delay, that's how long people can enter the heist, okay? We're going to keep that 2 minutes because, if you see it pop up in the chat, if you're going to kind of stutter step it, don't join the heist. They want real people to join that team. You know what I mean? um, so min entry should be 1. So you type exclamation heist and then how much currency you want to put towards the heist. We're going to make the most 10,000. Okay. Let's see if settings are the same. 50% chance, regular subscriber, moderator. Tell you what, we're going to make our subscriber, give them a 70% chance. 70. And a regular, give them 60. Yeah, that's fine. Give them 60. And then a normal viewer, they just got a 50-50 chance of making it through the heist or not. Payout, 25%. I'm just going to keep it at 25% for the DCD stuff. If you're looking to create your own chatbot on your own channel, that's personal preference. I just like to keep it at 25% so people don't make too much money in a short amount of time. We want to keep them interacting. We want to keep them coming back for more. And at the same time, obviously, you need to give them something to use that currency on. But that's just something to think about. Poll. I don't think we have anything to set up here. This is a cool mechanism. It allows people to vote in your chat. So say you get on your stream and you don't know what you're playing tonight, and you got 7 people on. You're like, hey, what do you guys want to see me play? You want to see me play Rocket League, or you want to see me play PUBG? You can have them vote, and it's a pretty cool mechanism. You just add options here, and voting on, you type out your question. What am I playing tonight? Add option, PUBG. Add. So it pops up over here. PUBG. What else did I say? Rocket League. Add. So what it'll be, your chatbot will say, "Hey, I don't know, I got a question or something." And it's like, "What am I playing tonight?" And it'll describe to them how they vote, and it'll say ID 0 for PUBG and ID 1 for Rocket League, and it'll tell you the command to do, and that command is exclamation vote space and then this ID, whichever one you want. So if you want PUBG, you'd put exclamation vote space 0 and 1 for Rocket League. And then it'll actually real time, while people vote in your chat, it'll pop up here, and you can put a timer on. So use timer, 1 minute. You can change it, just an hour, 2 minutes if you want. I generally just keep it 1, depending on how many people you got on the stream. But you can change this as many times as you want, many different ways while you're streaming if you want. And then you just hit start. Once the time runs out, it'll tell you who won. So it's a pretty cool thing. I'm just gonna reset it. Oh, well, yeah, remove all. Yeah, so I mean this is pretty cool. You can put a cost per vote, but if you're asking a generic question like what am I gonna play tonight, people don't need to pay for that. Maybe if it's I honestly don't know what I would make someone pay to vote for. But betting, it's a great one as well. Same type of thing, pay out 10%. We're actually gonna make this 30% just to kind of bump it up, give a little bit more incentive. But you can change that. I think I changed it on Wednesday to like 50% payout for people who are betting. But it's the same type of thing. What are you betting on? Give them an option. Like, am I going to win the next game? I did on Wednesday, and my options were yes and no. And it'll tell them, like, once you start it, use a timer, obviously, for the betting, and once you start it, the chatbot will tell them in their chat, hey, this is how you bet. Um, you have X amount of time to bet on it. We're gonna set the max bet to 10,000, okay? Because that's fun when you can bet a lot, right? Um, so yeah, use timer. Generally stay at 1 minute, but again, depends on how many people you have in your stream. Um, you know, I set poll up here. Yeah, use timer. Mini games I turned on. Yeah, and so if you're interested in the mini games, you can Google them, or you can just kind of look here. You can see what each one does. You can test them out yourself. You can put in a boss battle, and which is something that I'm very interested in doing. You can create your own bosses, right? That's awesome. Give them health and dictate what takes away their health and whatnot. It's pretty cool. Events we're not going to get into. Mod tools. So this is like your caps protection, symbol protection, and I'm gonna turn them all on. Um, because there's always somebody out there who wants to annoy you with some stuff like this. Um, One off the top of my head, discourteous. Shout out to you, girl. What caught her last time? What was it? Was it the symbol protection? Yeah, it was the symbol protection. Now, she wasn't being annoying or anything like that, but there are people out there that take advantage of this, and I don't believe that she would have taken advantage of it, but it was just funny because it caught her and she complained about it. Um, so notifications, this is important. Ooh, connect Streamlabs. Okay, well, that's new. Let's see. Error checking. Um, Dashboard. Donations. Not that. Where is it? Account settings? Yeah. That's interesting because you are linked with Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Maybe we have to do this. So let's try going down to the connections guy, going to Streamlabs. Currency code is USD. Try generating token. Log in. Welcome to Streamlabs. Please log in. So I'm gonna pick Mixer because I'm in the Mixer window. Sign in with the Microsoft for DCD. Sorry about this. Just a little bit of error checking. It's probably a good thing because you guys probably need this as well. I should have just gone ahead and set all this up. Yep, so we're good. Approve. Approve. I fully expect all of you to read that stuff. Join us on. Yeah, okay. Connect Streamlabs. Interesting. All right, well, tell you what, here, this will be the first little video on this, and I'll have to try to figure out how to get this tab to work correctly. It could be that you can't have both the windows up at the same time on a computer. But I can't see how that would be. Currency code. Streamlabs. Oh, did I not hit connect? Sync to tip page. Oh yeah, I just didn't hit connect. We're fine. We're fine. So what you're going to want to do if that isn't working, you want to do Streamlabs. You want to generate your token. You want to put in your account information. That'll be the datclickdoe@gmail.com for the Dat Click Doe people. You're going to hit connect, and then once you finally get to this page and your token gets here, hit connect. Okay. I won't get into syncing your tips up yet. Syncing, where are we at? Syncing tip page up yet. We'll get into that again in a different tutorial. So I picked USD because that's what I should pick because I'm in the US. I'm going to disconnect and actually change this to USD. Generate token. Link with Twitch. Dat Click. Oops. Click Doe. Oh. Gotta get the token. That's always fun when you're an affiliate. Where is it? 0. And joke's on you if you try to use that token again because it's gone in 9 seconds. Boom. So we're going to connect now, and we're all set. We're good to go. So now we'll set up the notifications window. Okay. So we want to turn all these on. We want to notify people when they follow, host, subscribe. We have the Streamlabs. Fire. We do not. Probably set that up again when we actually whatever. Just turn it on because that's fine. Thank you for your donation of amount. That'll be fine because we do have donations set up. We will be setting up Extra Life. I will actually do a completely separate video completely on Extra Life and Chatbot and how else to set that up. Link to our Extra Life account and whatnot. So now we want to customize. So we're calling it's the DCD herd, right, baby? So it's all about it. Gonna give people $5,000 bonus on a host, and we're basically just gonna copy and paste all of these. So if you are watching, subscribe to notify and chat. You just need to copy and paste what I'm pasting here. And it should work out perfectly fine. So you'll want to pause the video. I am trying to do this a little fast because this video is getting a little lengthy. We have gone into a lot of details though. Oh, Mixer doesn't have a cheer option, so we're set right now. Yeah, that's pretty much how to get your bot up and running. You have to have this window open every time you stream if you want it to link up and work correctly. I will say once you're done streaming, please close the window. So if you have other people in your community trying to stream as well, they can open their own window up, right? We don't want to have multiple chatbots on multiple PCs all pointing to the same stream because obviously the currency is just going to get all sorts of messed up. There might be a way to counter that I'm unaware of at this moment in time. I'll do some more digging and put up another video and notify you guys if I'm incorrect about that. But as of right now, I believe everybody needs their own window, and you need to open it and close it every single time you open your stream and close your stream. Okay? But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to put a comment in the comment box and reach out to Dat Click Doe on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Mixer. We're across all social media. Facebook, we've got our own Facebook page. So please, I mean, if you like this video, drop a like. And if you're interested in seeing more DCD, please look for us on our streams and on our social media pages. And I mean, if anything else, just remember, it's all about that click dough. Later, guys.